Hey everyone, it's Eraldos. Today, I'm hopping on the test server of Naraka to show you what's been cooking behind the scenes. There's some pretty big changes coming, so it's time to look at it and see what's coming. Okay, now we're ready. So, the talent system is being reworked. You know, the thing that you set up once for your character, like one for solo, once for trio for every character, and then you don't touch it again unless the meta changes? Well, it's being reworked completely, so everything's gonna change. And yeah, let's look at it and let me walk you through it. Alright, here we go. The first big thing, even before we start, is that they're giving us some changes for free. Okay, let's look at this. This is what is in the test server patch notes right now. So they're actually giving us stamina for free. Like most of the stamina talents we had before in the old talent system are being given us for free for every character, every mode, just baseline. So this is pretty good. 18.16% maximum energy, 3.52% dodge energy cost, and 3.33 energy per second. So this is not everything we had before, because I think I have it here. Yeah, this is what we had before when we were on maximum stamina talents. So we had 18.16 maximum stamina, so this is the same. Instead of 3.52 dodge energy cost, we had 8.38 here and here. And the energy per second, instead of 3.33 that we have now, we had 9.33%. But the difference between these two is not lost, and we will see this when we look at the new talent system. Okay, so I guess it's time to look at it now. Let's open this. Alright, so this is the empty talent page you're gonna land on once the update is done. Let's look at the different paths. So top left is the part considering rage and ultimate stuff. Okay, the bottom left is the part containing more of the money side of it. So coins per second, luck, discount, stuff like this. On the bottom right, you have the movement part, so grapple, stamina, and skill cooldown too. And for the top right part, we have the, I don't know how to call this, utility side kinda. You have damage reductions. What else do we have? We have rescue speed and healing when you get a counter. Okay, so this is for the general part. Now let's dive into it. Let's start with the weakest one in my opinion. So this is the top right. Okay, let's go through it and see what's inside. So we have a 10% damage reduction when holding focus. So I tried this in practice mode. It's like if you hold focus, like blue focus, and you get a light attack or a shot, you have 10% damage reduction. This does not work if you're holding blue and you get hit by a blue attack. You do not have damage reduction. Just like the mechanic we already have, but it's 10% more. Okay. What else do we have? After a successful counter, grant a damage reduction of 7.5% for 10 seconds. This is good, but it's pretty short in my opinion after a counter. After a successful counter, you can dodge and follow up with a counter strike. So we've seen this in the trailers. Okay, interesting. We have another one of damage reduction after a counter. Let's go on the other path now. We have 10% of rescue speed. It's not bad, but okay. Successful rescue grants the rescuee 35% damage reduction for 5 seconds. Once again, it's not bad, but I don't know if it's really useful in real situations. 10% rescue speed once more, so we're on 20%. And for the big node at the end, we have 115 health or armor restored on a successful counter. So once again, all of this is not bad, but compared to what we will see in the other side of the tree, I think it's not good enough. But this is my personal opinion right now. So let's forget this and go into the second one. Let's reset this. Bottom right, the movement part. First node, 5% stamina cost for dodge and quick dash. So this is what was missing from, well, one part of what was missing from what we had before. Okay, 1 point. On the top, like this part, we have the grapple speed, so 25% grapple speed, 30% of grapple distance, another 25% of grapple speed, okay? And for the other side, we have 3% stamina recovery, items when you spawn at the start of the game, so this is new, 1 healing berry level 2, 2 armor powders level 2, and 3 additional grapples. We have another 3% stamina recovery, so with this and these two, this is all the stamina we were missing from the previous stamina talents. And for the big node, we have a big 18% cooldown reduction, so this is also what we had access to before. Okay, this is not bad. In my opinion, this side of the tree is a bit weak, because 3% stamina recovery is not much, 6% even is not that much, and initial items, I don't know if it's really interesting. Like, it's not bad of course, but is it really good enough? I mean, we'll see on the other side, but this side looks very strong. 30% grappling distance is very good, 50% grapple speed is okay, not the most used talent before, but if it's given for free, why not, if it's on the way. And 80% cooldown reduction is very good for characters that are very F dependent, where you need to use your F a lot. Okay, let's reset this and look at the bottom left. Okay, already 1000 luck from 1 point, so this looks very strong. Let's go on this side and continue with luck. We have 600 more luck, 35% more coins when completing a scroll quest. I don't know if this is group wide or if it's only for you, but if it's group wide, it's very strong. Okay, 600 more luck. And let's look at this, and on this side we have the coins per second, so 45 coins per second, 1500 initial coins, same thing, I don't know if it's only for you or for the full group. 45 more coins per second, so we're on 90 coins every 10 seconds, and 8% of discount. This bottom left side looks very strong, especially for trios, of course. This is more trio talents, but it looks absolutely strong. You have access to 1000 luck. If you go on full on the luck side, you have 1200 more, so 2200 lucks, more money on quests, 8% share discount. On this side you have 90 coins per 10 seconds and 1500 initial coins. Let me check, I think I also have this is what we had access to before on the old talent tree. We had access to, I don't think that's max luck, but this is what people usually went for, if I remember correctly, in trio. 900 luck, 18% discount shared, 120 coins per second. And this is what we have now. We have on this side 2200 luck, so a lot, 90 coins every 10 seconds, so less than what we had before, and only 8% discount instead of 18. Okay, still not bad, still looking very strong, but it's pretty different from what we had. Okay, and on the top left side we have the rage side, in my opinion the strongest one right now, but it's also different than what we had before. Okay, let's look at it. 20% rage per second for 1 point. That's strong. Okay, then on this side we have rage for damage, so 9% rage for damage, boost of 18% rage per damage for 15 seconds after killing an enemy, and another 9% rage per damage boost, so we're on 80% rage per damage. Here we have 11% rage per damage taken, 15% starting rage, which was initial rage before, another 11% rage per damage taken, and for the big node, when casting ultimate, 20% damage reduction for 10 seconds with 60-second cooldown. This is huge. This looks very, very strong. Okay, let's compare this again with what we had before, because I think it's interesting to see. This is like an old full rage page from the old system, the actual system, I don't know how you want to call it. We had initial rage at 46% if you like to play initial rage. Now we can only have 15%. Okay, rage per second was 40%, now we have only access to 20%. Range per damage taken and range per damage 22. Now we have 18 range per damage and 22 range per damage taken. Okay. And that was it before, but now we also have the 20% damage reduction for 10 seconds on ultimate, and it's not done. We still have 2 points. If we go this way, we can go for 1000 luck to get a bit close to what we had before, and we have a last point that we can use in either 10% damage reduction when holding focus or 5% stamina cost. And if we're talking about trio, we're probably gonna go for something like this. Okay, I know some characters are very rage intensive and this could be a good build for it, but don't take my word on it. I'm just speculating, and this is maybe not even final. I don't know, I have no idea, but this looks kind of strong. Okay, let's explore what happens when we press the auto allocate button. What is the game recommending? The game is recommending, I don't know if it's character based, recommending a rage, so rage path to get the final node, and stamina path to get the cooldown reduction node. Okay, so yeah, you see you can access 2 big nodes if you only go for one side, or go for the full, completely full node and have 2 points to finish. Okay, I don't know if this auto allocate is very good, because as I said, I'm not a big fan of the stamina recovery and starting items. If you want to get stamina or just mobility in general, I would advise going this way to get the cooldown reduction, because the grapple distance and grapple speed is always good. So yeah, this is what the game is recommending, almost, by changing this. Well, yeah, what do you think of the system? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's gonna stay like this? What would be your preferred build? Am I missing something about this top right part that would be good? But right now I don't see this one being very good. Rage side being insanely strong. If I have to speculate, I would say trio would be rage and money side, and for solo probably rage and mobility side. But that's just my take on it right now. It's very new, so I don't know. As a general change, I think it's good to give stamina, like most of the stamina, as a baseline for everybody, because trio players, when going on rage and money side, they had really almost no stamina. It was really painful to move around and you had to play even more on your abilities. But right now, with 3 dodges, without even taking any talent, 3 dodges could make things very, very interesting. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, tell me what you think in the comments, like, subscribe, whatever. And I'll see you soon. Have a good one. Bye bye.